Now, this is going to be a long video because this is by far the best Porsche Taycan we have had the pleasure of selling and that we can see in the market today. It's a 2022 on a 72 registration Taycan 4S, so it's the sweet spot of the Taycan range in pretty much anybody's opinion. If you ask Porsche main dealers, they will tell you the same sort of thing. This car has just under £29,000 worth of cost options, so it's an unbelievable specification. We'll do our best to point those out to you as we go around it today. It's one owner from new and it's covered just over 13,000 miles, so it's a fabulous example. The colour is coffee beige metallic, which is a very unique colour. Again, we haven't seen another one for sale in this colour. The interior is also coffee beige, which you will see when we get round there. But starting at the front end, so the first thing to point out is if we have a look at these headlights, these are the LED matrix light system, and they are an additional cost above that because they are finished in black. So they are the darkened unit, and you've probably already seen there's a bit of a black theme going on with the car, so we'll point all of that out. But a very powerful LED headlight which will block out cars coming the other way with its adaptive high beam. And then coming around the side here, actually there's a couple of bits at the front, sorry, I'll go back to. Right down low here you'll see there is a radar, there is adaptive cruise control fitted in this car, and somewhere down there as well is the forward camera for the 360-degree camera system the car's got. And then coming around the side, 21-inch Mission E wheels, and again these have been optioned to be painted in full satin black or high gloss black from the factory. And then the brakes are Porsche surface coated brakes, so that gives them the really smooth shiny finish. These brakes don't rust, so if you wash a car and leave water on it, it's not going to look horrible. That's the benefit of these brakes. And then the calipers are painted in white with the Porsche logo there as well, and the full colour Porsche crest in the centre. So I mean, we've not even got round one corner and there's just an endless list of cost options on this car. On the side here we have the electric charge point covers, so if you just swipe your finger underneath them they will electrically open. There's a charge point on both sides of this car, and that is a cost option to have the electric door there, so they are usually manual. It will shut itself after a couple of minutes. The door mirrors, the bottom of the door mirrors are painted in body colour, so on most Porsche cars these are usually just black plastic. So again, a very small sort of option, but it makes a big difference to the feel of the car because the car just looks beautiful. And then the camera there for the 360 cameras, again the side cameras on the bottom of the door mirrors there. The window surrounds are painted in high gloss black as well, and then obviously privacy glass to the back 3/4, and you've probably already seen the massive glass panoramic roof in there, which is a big benefit for the passengers on the inside. And if I open the door, you'll get your first look inside. But before we do so, if you have a look at the door mirror, you'll see the 3 squares in the corner of the glass there are for the blind spot monitoring, so they will flash orange if there is somebody in your blind spot. And then we'll open the door, you can have a look inside. There's Porsche drop lights on the floor, which again is a cost option, so a very nice feature to have. And then inside, the two-tone coffee beige and black leather interior, and it's just a stunning interior with the big cost option of the smooth leather finish, so the seats and the top of the dashboard and all of the leather around the touchscreens is smooth finish leather. And then we've got 14-way electrically adjustable seats with memory settings, the aluminium Taycan 4S script in the door cards there, and there's so many interior options to talk about when we get round the driver's side as well. And then if you have a look in the back here, you'll see, well, it's difficult to see on the camera, but there is rear climate control in this car as well. So just beneath those air vents is a digital screen, which when the car's on will illuminate with your rear climate control buttons. And again, that large glass roof just making it much more spacious for the passengers in the back. It is the 2+1 seating configuration as well, so you can fit 5 passengers in the car, no problem at all. And then coming around the back of the car, we've got the exclusive light bar across the back here, so it's slightly different in terms of the design either side of the Porsche logo, and it is darkened as well, just the lettering in the standard lettering, but the darkened on the edges, so again just fits in nicely with that black theme. Power tailgate as you would expect, and that will open up. We've got Porsche rubber boot mat in the boot here, and if I just lift this up and show you underneath, there's a full set of charging cables available with the car. So everything that you need with the car is physical with it, and there's lots of storage in the boot of these cars as well. It's even got a bracket for a Porsche home charging unit, so if you do want to mount one on your wall at home, the bracket comes brand new with the car. Lovely feature. And then a button here to shut the boot down. There's obviously a reverse camera as well, front and rear parking sensors, all part of the surround camera system the car's got. It's keyless entry and exit, so if the key was in my pocket, I'd be able to lock it and unlock it just by touching the buttons on the door. then we'll jump in and talk you through the interior. So starting on the driver's door card, we've got electric windows, power folding door mirrors as you would expect, and then the memory settings for those 14-way electrically adjustable seats we touched on before. And again, the smooth leather finish across the top of the doors here, and the actual, it's leather everywhere you look basically, so coffee beige here and the black on the top. And then importantly down here, the Bose surround sound system that the car's fitted with. Again, just endless list of cost options in this car, and I'll turn it on now and we'll show you through some of the screens. So obviously it will fire into life, but it is electric, so it will make no noise whilst it's doing so. And then we've got the beautiful digital display in these Taycans, which Porsche is now bringing into all of its models. So a full one-piece digital screen. There is buttons on either side, so a button there to lift and lower the car for the air suspension that it's got. And down here you can see the blind spot light here, the automatic high beam light, and lots of controls on that screen. And you can customize it as well. So if I flick up here, you can see at the moment we're on extended map. We can put it back to dials on either side, which again, we can choose what's on those. So lots of different options on those, and you can do the same for the left-hand side screen over here as well. So it's very customizable, have it however you like it. And then in front of me, if the camera can pick it up, it will be difficult, but the car's fitted with a heads-up display, and there's so much information that it displays on there. So navigation, speed limit, and then information about the adaptive cruise control. Free spoke, multi-function heated leather steering wheel, so the button behind here will turn steering wheel on, and you'll see steering wheel heating switched on the dashboard there. And then down on the left, if I just put it in drive to make it easier for me to turn this, down on the left here you will see the adaptive cruise control stalk there. So all your controls on there for the adaptive cruise control. I'll pop it back into drive, and then we'll come over to the screen in the center here. So if I go onto assistance, you'll see some of the options on here. So the lane change assist, the blind spot that we talked about, and lane keep assist is all in there. I'll pop it into reverse and you'll see the surround camera system. So reverse camera on the left, surround camera system on the right. The driver's door's open at the moment, but that is, you can touch it and see the forwards camera and the back camera separately. I'll pop it back into park, and then you've got Porsche's own navigation. So it's on here at the moment, and the beauty of Porsche's own navigation in the Taycans is it will show you where the charging points are, so you can see one there for example, and it will plan routes and tell you how much range you'll have left when you get to a destination. So it's very useful to have that. But you've also got wireless Apple CarPlay as well, so you can just pop it straight into Apple CarPlay here, and you've got, you know, very easy switchable between Apple CarPlay and Porsche's system there. Down the center here, heated and ventilated seats, which is another big option. So both driver and passenger heated and ventilated seats, and free settings for either of those. And then again, your climate control all down here. The car's got ambient lighting, so you can probably see on the passenger door card over there and around the top of the cup holders here. It is configurable as well, so you can change the brightness and the color of the ambient lighting as well. And then under the armrest here, it's also got a wireless phone charger in the center console here. So lovely. It's just full of cost options. It's endless. I'm sure there's some I've missed. So power steering plus, so it will adjust the power steering whilst depending on the speed you're going. And like I say, there's probably some more that I have missed, but hopefully not too much. And we'll just jump outside and summarize the car for you. So one owner from new, a 2022 on a 72 registration, so a very late car, still covered by Porsche's manufacturer warranty, and this unique specification of coffee beige with the coffee beige interior, which I think goes beautifully, and hopefully you can see that in the video. Just over 13,000 miles and just under £29,000 worth of cost options. You'll struggle to find a better one. My name's Ben, thank you for watching, I hope the video's helped.